Welcome back. Today is Monday, January 31, 2022, and the rally continues. This is the daily chart of the S&P 500. It was up 83 points. Last Friday was up a lot more. So it has gone up from the bottom of last Friday more than 200 points. That's a big move. Today, I really expected some resistance between 44.30 and 44.50, but it had so much momentum early in the morning. It retraced very quickly, bounced, and quickly pushed about that resistance zone. And all day, it was like an uptrend. It just kept going up all day long with a minor retracement. I am still long. It gave me no reasons to sell. But if tomorrow we trade around this area, which I expect to act as very strong resistance, especially after this big move from here to here, if that's the case, I'll be looking for any weak or sell signal, and I will consider booking some profits. And if we actually trade above that and we end up approaching these moving averages, I will do the same thing. I'll consider booking some profits. But I don't just sell just because it goes up. I gotta look, I gotta see some type of reversal before I consider taking some profits. But well, that would be a big move from here to there. Whew, that would be nice. Now is way above the 10-day moving average, the 200-day moving average, and look at the 5-day moving average. It's sloping higher now, but it's so far away. I think it has gone up too much too far, especially if tomorrow trades higher. I don't see a reason why it shouldn't stop or reverse from up here, this level. But we'll see. I might be wrong. Let's play a session by session and look at the price action in real time. The Nasdaq 100, similar to the S&P 500, very strong day. It was up 475 points or 3.3%. Now it's trading above the 10-day moving average and approaching the 200-day moving average. That I would expect to act as a strong resistance, especially after this big move, 2-day move. That 20-day moving average also. So this zone should be a very strong resistance. I doubt we push above that level tomorrow. I think the best case scenario would be to spend a little more time around this area and then try to push higher. I'm still long and I don't see any reason as of today, any reason to sell. But that can change tomorrow, especially if we approach this resistance zone. I will consider booking some profits. And of course, I raised my stop. My stop as of today, it was underneath Friday's low. Now I'm going to place it underneath today's low. Dow Industrial Average, big move also. Now trading above the 10-day moving average and was able to push above the 200-day moving average. It's approaching lots. I mean, this should be very strong resistance. All these moving averages and pivot points. So pushing above that, and the path at that point, I'll say the path to least resistance will be higher to new all-time highs. Crazy to think about that, huh? Just last week, a few days ago, it was trading down here, and now look at the big move in just a few days, and it's so close to approaching these moving averages. Pushes above that, like I said, the path to least resistance will be higher. This one looks very good. Philly Semiconductor Index. This one was very strong today, up 5.4%, pushed above all these moving averages of 5, the 200, and the 10, and above all these pivot points. Look at the size of the candle. Very bullish after that big reversal last Friday. This one, I don't really see much resistance. Hasn't traded too much around between here and here. Maybe some resistance around this area here. But this one looks very good. And even though this one broke last week, the week from the low from Friday, from on Friday, it dipped below this low, which was Monday's low, and it looked weaker than the rest of the indices. But if you think about it, it's actually stronger because the indices actually reached multi-month, going back to June of last year. This one was trading at this level just 3 months ago in October. So this one is actually stronger than the other indices, except the Dow Jones Industrial Average. I'm talking about the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq 100. Small caps, Russell 2000. This one had a very strong day also, like the other indices. Very similar pattern to the Philadelphia Semiconductor Index. Was able to dip, made a new low last Friday. Big reversal, and today had a nice big day, up day, I should say. But this one is still in that range between 190 and say 203. Approaching that should act as very strong resistance, that area. If it, I doubt that it gets above that tomorrow. If it does, then the momentum, I'll say the momentum is very strong, and I'll be very surprised. However, I would expect this one to probably try to push about that area and then reverse lower. And perhaps if it can just spend, some time around this area and then try to push higher, that would be like the best case scenario. And the setup could offer a good opportunity to go long. This one has been one of the weakest. It has been the weakest index uh, of all the ones that I cover. So that's the reason why haven't really trade IWM. But the chart, I mean, this move has been very strong. And we'll see if tomorrow, the next couple of sessions, if it shows relative strength versus the other indices. But for now, give the benefit of the doubt. It's still looking good, but we'll play session by session. Well, thanks for stopping by, and good luck trading tomorrow.